Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Heron. I am going to give you the directions for Wednesday, April 15th. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to read the passage, Tom is a Pirate. I'm going to hold it up in case you don't have the work at your house. You can read it on the screen. Try to read it to yourself because that's part of our practice today is to be able to read the words on your own. So hopefully, I know it's kind of hard to see on our video, but this is something that you can read on your own. So if you need to pause this video and read it on your own, that's something you can do. But we want to read about Tom the Pirate today, and I'm going to hold the picture up too so you can see a little bit about Tom the Pirate. Think about, what is Tom like? That is what you're going to do on the next page. It says, what is a trait about Tom? You're going to write a trait about him. What do you know about Tom from your reading about him? And then what are some clues that tell you that? Is Tom funny? Is he playful? Is he silly? Is he nice? Is he mean? Is he bossy? Those are some words you might use to describe Tom the Pirate. After you write the trait and write some clues about Tom, on the lines you can write a complete sentence. So use the things that you wrote. You might just write playful or silly or mean and trait and those clues, but write a full sentence to tell us a little bit more about Tom. So that's all for your reading for today. Your math is a little bit hard to do, the problem set. So I am going to say it is okay today if instead of doing the problem set, you work on the homework for lesson 6 first. That's something different than what your schedule says. So if you try to work on the problem set, that's okay. But I think the homework is going to be something better for you to do today. So here's what the page looks like that I'd like for you to work on today. It says lesson 6 homework, okay? And I'm going to read the directions for this page. It says, use some three-dimensional shapes to make a structure. It says another structure, but since we haven't done the problem set at school, you're just going to make a structure. Build something using three-dimensional shapes. The chart below gives you some ideas of objects you can find that are three-dimensional shapes at your home. You can use the objects from the chart or other objects. So here it says, it gives the three-dimensional shape at the top and then some examples of those three-dimensional shapes down in this column. So the first three-dimensional shape is a cube. Some examples would be a block or dice. You can use those to make part of your structure. The next three-dimensional shape, it says, is a rectangular prism. So some examples of rectangular prisms are food boxes, cereal, macaroni and cheese boxes, spaghetti boxes, cake mix boxes, juice, the box that like juice boxes come in, or a juice box, the ones that are rectangular prisms. That would be an example of something you could use to build your structure at home. A tissue box, a hardcover book, a DVD or video game box. Those are rectangular prisms. The next 3D shape is a cylinder. So here are some examples of cylinders that you can find at your house to build something with. A food can, things like soup cans, vegetable cans, tuna fish cans, peanut butter jars. Those would be different things that you could use to build your structure. Toilet paper or paper towel rolls and glue sticks are examples of a cylinder as well. The next 3D shape you could use is a sphere. A sphere, there's lots of things that you could use as spheres at your house. Things like balls, tennis balls, rubber band ball, basketball, soccer ball, fruits like oranges, grapefruit, melon, plum, or nectarines, and marbles. The last one is a cone. That one's a little bit harder to see. Oops, sorry. A cone right there. You could use an ice cream cone, a party hat, or a funnel as part of your structure as the cone. At the bottom, it says, ask someone at home to take a picture of your structure. If you're unable to take a picture, try to sketch a structure or write directions on how to build your structure on a piece of paper. So today, it's really all about exploring what you have at your house and those 3D shapes that you could use. If you do look at the problem set, the reason why it's a little bit hard is because it's thinking that you have some blocks that are 3D shapes, and since we're not at school, you probably don't have those blocks. And it's basically just asking you to make structures with those as well. But instead of using blocks, like it says on the problem set, what you really want to do is use the objects at your house. You can post the pictures. You can send it to your teacher, however you communicate with them. If you're on Facebook or ClassTag or Blooms, your teacher would love to see the structures that you're making, or you can send them on your phone if that's something that would be helpful, or even on the Flipgrid that we shared earlier. You could send pictures of your structures. We'd love to see what it is that you guys make with the 3D shapes that are at your house. The last couple things you have to do today. First, you are going to continue writing about your favorite birthday. Try and edit and revise your writing, and then maybe write a final draft. And Miss Thompson gave you lots of ideas about how you can write about where you celebrate, how you celebrate, all kinds of different things. So if you need some help coming up with ideas, you can watch the video from yesterday, because Miss Thompson talked a lot about different things you can do to write about your birthday. If you have internet access and you are able to get on iReady, that's a great thing to do today. You can work on other math sheets if you have something you didn't finish, or if you are able to get on Lexia. Those are all really great ways to continue learning today, and I hope that you use all of your minutes to make your brain smarter, and we cannot wait to see all the things that you do. Have a good day, Tigers!